What if the retirement rules that are supposed to keep you safe may actually be stealing your best years of your retirement? These generic answers might be completely wrong for your situation, and following the wrong advice is exactly how you could end up losing your best years. In this video, we'll go through the 2 safe retirement rules costing you your best years, see exactly how they can backfire, and learn what you can do instead to take those years back. Every retirement rule tries to answer one of 3 critical questions. How much do I need to retire? How much can I safely spend? And how should I invest? So let's start with the first question. How much do I need to retire? One of the most popular answers you'll hear is save 10 times your income. And on the surface, this sounds reasonable. Here's an example. Let's say you make $150,000. The save 10 times your income rule says you need $1.5 million saved in order to retire. Sounds simple and safe, and it gives you a clear target to work toward. But here's where it can get dangerous. Let's say you work for the government. That can often come with a strong pension while still being eligible for Social Security. When you add up the income from these 2 sources, it could easily provide 80 or 90% of the income you need to cover your spending. Compare this to the average person that may only have Social Security replacing a tiny portion of their income. They could need a lot more saved to cover their expenses in retirement, where you may need a lot less. So while you're putting in long hours and working those final years to hit that goal of saving 10 times your income, you're missing weekend golf trips, delaying those vacations you've been wanting to take, and saying maybe next year to experiences you could be having right now. Here's what you can do instead. Instead of chasing a generic multiple, start by figuring out how much you'll actually need from your savings. Someone who needs $100,000 per year from savings is going to need a lot more saved than someone who needs $30,000. Take the time to map out your actual retirement income sources and calculate what you'll really need from savings. Because once you know that number, the next critical question is how much can you safely take out from your savings each year? The most popular answer you'll hear is the 4% rule, and that's the second rule that could cost you the best years of your retirement. This says you can take out 4% of your savings each year and your money should last for 30 years. So if you have $1 million saved, you'd take out $40,000 each year. Sounds safe, sounds conservative, and it's based on historical data. But here's where this can really backfire. Let's say the market goes up 10 to 15% for the first few years of your retirement. If you're sticking rigidly to that 4% rule, you might be being overly conservative. Your savings are growing much faster than you're spending them. And here's the thing, you might want to spend more and take more out in your younger, healthier retirement years when you have the energy to travel and really enjoy yourself. If you're lucky enough to get great markets at the beginning of retirement, you could be missing a huge opportunity. So while you're saying no to that European cruise because we need to stick to our 4% budget and putting off visiting the grandkids because we can't afford the extra travel this year, you might be living like you're poor when your investments are actually thriving. Here's what you can consider instead. Take a flexible approach based on how your portfolio is actually performing. When markets are doing well, you may be able to spend more, take those extra vacations, and enjoy those experiences. The goal isn't just to preserve your wealth, it's to enjoy it during your best years. This is why generic rules can be more dangerous than helpful. They give you average solutions to your unique situation. Now we've seen how the save 10 times your income rule can make you work extra years you don't need, and how the 4% rule can make you live like you're poor when you're not. Remember at the beginning when I asked if safe rules might be stealing your best years? Now you've seen exactly how that can happen. Here's how you can take those years back. First, calculate how much you'll actually need from your portfolio by mapping out your income sources. Second, be willing to adjust your spending based on how your portfolio is performing and where you are in retirement. When you make decisions based on your actual situation instead of generic rules, you might discover you can retire years earlier than planned or spend more confidently during your healthiest years. If this helped you think differently about retirement rules, subscribe for more videos like this. We make videos every week breaking down conventional wisdom and showing you what actually works for real situations. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.